My name is Faizan, and welcome to my AI content editing series where I talk about different patterns I noticed in the content that is written with the help of AI. There are several videos on this playlist, so please make sure to watch them as well. And today we are going to talk about a mic drop. Mic drop is basically a moment or situation where the presenter has said what they came to say. So it is a position when the point of the presenter or speaker is made. It is a closing statement, and now there is nothing else to say. So the speaker or the author drop the mic and leave the stage. But in AI content, it happens in middle of the articles, which breaks down the structure. So I will going to show you several examples so you can understand it well. So this is Claude, and I asked it to write an article on a technical topic for the example. And the first mic drop moment happens at the end of the second paragraph. So what is happening here is it is creating a environment where you believe in a one thing, but at the end of the article, for the surprising element, it brings in the thing that was actually opposite to the thing you was led to believe. For example, it was saying that everything is perfect, everything is correct. So in your mind, your production is fine. But at the end of the paragraph, it says the problem is in the production. So what you was assuming, because AI led you to assume, was actually incorrect, and it did only so you can have that surprising moment. And the same thing happened at the next mic drop moment. They got the security, they got this, they was package, everything was excellent. But it is a description of a trade post. So there is something it is always hiding. So it can have a mic drop moment. And the same thing happened again in the next section as well. Because it assumed that it will happen, but it does not happen. So here is the mic drop moment. So it is bad because the mic is on the floor. Now to pick it up, a person has to go down. So there is a man who has dropped the mic and mic is on the floor, but the conversation has not ended. There is still points need to be made. So if you do it in the middle of your session or in the middle of your article, so you have to pick up the mic, but then if you again drop it, then you have to pick it up again. So this chain uh, kind of disrupt the structure of article, because you do not want the reader to come to the conclusion again and again. You need a final conclusion. You cannot bring in the finality in center of the article, and then you cannot do it again and again. Every time you will do it, it will impact the reader less and less. So when your final conclusion arrive, the reader will already be saturated and it will not affect or land well. To have that force in your final statement, you have to build up to that. You cannot use all your build up in a minor punch. You have to save it for the major punch at the end of the article. So there are different ways you can fix it, and one is to keep it subtle, remove that dramatic mic drop moment, and just say what you wanted to say. You have to edit the content naturally, and ideal way to fix it is to bring in the transition when the article is complete, when the paragraph of an article is completing and the new is starting. So in middle of those two sections there should be a transition text, not ideally or not, nor it is a writing rule, but when the article is long it helps the reader to develop the set or mindset to know what is actually coming, what the next section consists of. So if they like to skip that section, they can. So this transition help, but you have to see what your case is. But mic drop moment that you have to remove at any cost because it is ruining your reputation and it is stealing a thunder from your cities basically. And this is what I wanted to share. So if you have observed this and experienced this when editing the AI content, please feel free to leave it in the comment section. And there are more patterns you might have observed, so please let's discuss it in the comment section as well. And thank you for watching. There are other videos as well on AI content editing. If you like to watch, please go through the playlist. Thank you.